Hey guys! So, I've played with the makeup. I must say, with all of those colors, I think there was 19 colors. I was trying to put every single one of them on my face because I was just like, oh my God, the possibilities are endless. So I did my makeup a few times and just kind of tried to see what would look best on my skin. I have been wearing it for a while. I decided to do like some fall colors up here. I went through the baby routine, bath time, blah, 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 blah. So I am actually going to take it off. I may use some different colors because it looks, I like the way that it looks, but I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit. Because I'm very dark here and my skin on my face is very white because I just try to protect it as much as I can from the sun. So I'm gonna take it all off and then I'm gonna put it all back on. And it's so easy, like y'all probably think I'm crazy, but literally it's the best thing ever. So all I'm literally using are my beauty blenders. I have two of them just in case. These are all just makeup brushes, okay? Just because it's cream and I don't want to go through cleaning them during this video. And then my compact. That's it. That's it. This whole face with this. I am still working on building my collection with eyeshadows, so I'm gonna be using this one. Be Fearless Technique, right? That's what we're gonna be using for eyeshadows. Probably not gonna do a lot of eyeshadow just because it's like 8 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, I don't know. But I wanted to show you, since this is so creamy, it's so easy to take off. Typically when I go to take off my makeup, it's like so many layers of stuff that it's just like a whole lot going on. So I just wanted to show you, look at that. That's one swipe, okay? And it's like gone. You can see my skin naturally is just very red. I have eczema. Sometimes it flares up, sometimes it doesn't. I have freckly, fair skin, but I have very red skin. And so I just use a different, darker color to kind of cover all that up and really even things out. And you know what? I'm gonna let's just leave my eyelashes. You get them done, they're beautiful, but if one goes in your eye, you're like panic mode, like, oh shit. Like, there's glass in my eye. Like, isn't that perfect? It's like the easiest thing to remove. It's really nice. You know, it's not hard on your skin. You're not pulling your skin. It's basically like almost like a really creamy lotion that you're taking off. So I always go into my neck because I put the makeup on my neck to kind of help match things. I don't tan or anything, but you know, I just protect my face from the sun. I always have. All my freckles come out to play if I don't, and I don't feel like dealing with that. So I'm gonna make sure I get everything out of my hairline. I've been playing with makeup today, so my hair probably has like all kinds of colors in it. That's all right. So you're gonna make sure it's all off. So you can see I have a lot going on. I have freckles, discoloration. So, hot mess. That's okay. Make sure all my hair is out of my face. Now, I will say I've done it a couple of times and I'm working on it. I'm getting better. But I feel like the more and more and more and more that you do it and you learn the color and you learn the tones and you kind of learn the names and your go-tos for different outfits and different days and different seasons, it's like bam, bam, bam. Now I'm just kind of like, what do I use? Because I want to use like, you know, I want to use all kinds. So what I'm going to do, this is what I came up with. These are the colors that I chose. I can link them in my links down below. And I will show you what I used for highlight, contour, blush, lips, cheek, even my eyebrows. So I'll do that. We got this. That's just the foundation, bronzer, blush, contour. And then on the bottom, we got lip and cheek are these two. And then we have a highlight that's a little extra light. I'm trying to decide on that one. Illuminator, and then translucent powder, okay? You can move these all around all day long. They're just little magnetic tins. So I'm gonna try to make this nice and easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in with Mango. This is actually a little bit of a deeper color. And I'm not gonna go too far up to my eyes because I'm gonna let that be my highlight. And I don't want under my eyes to get too dark. And every time I go down, I'm just dab, like 1 or 2 dabs. You guys, it's like lotion. So you know what it feels like? It kind of feels like if you use a nighttime balm or lotion that's not too thick, that's what it feels like, because it's super smooth and creamy. My nose gets the reddest, probably because it's closest to the sun. It's like, hello. Okay, so easy. Some people would hate to get their lips in there. I do, and then I just go back. I go back and wipe them. I'm gonna go ahead and get my neck. You just wanna blend it in. Keep in mind, when you're outside, like every little thing shows. So if you can't see it in your bathroom, you can see it outside, so just be careful. Okay, so I don't wanna put too much. It's so buildable, I could put like so much more, but I'm not, because I'll probably do that anyways. So now that I put on my highlight, it's basically called a highlight, is like your main color. Your highlight, your brightener, and then your contour and your cheek color, okay? So now I'm gonna go through with my brush. I think this is called the buff brush. So I'm gonna use this big guy. I'm going to use, let's see what I wanna use. Okay, so this is called Muse. I'm still figuring out contours, guys. I'm probably gonna go order more. This is Muse, okay? This is cinnamon, this is indigo right here. I'm gonna use this one. So I'm actually gonna go through with my fingers. Okay, pretty dark, but it's a cream, so it just blends out. I'm gonna tap that baby right in there. I know I have these beautiful brushes, but there's just something about using my finger just to place it. You can always add more, so don't be scared. And don't get crazy. So I think I'm gonna go through the same with the top, just tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And you're just gonna dab, dab, dab. Don't forget to go up into your scalp. Our scalps don't see the sun. They're protected by our hair. So just put that through. Don't let your bronzer scare you. I mean, your contour. It's supposed to create depth and some shape to your face. I always blend up because a lot of times I go back and I like sharpen that through. Actually, these can actually blend out so fast, so you really want to be careful not to blend them out completely. Like, don't worry about it being too dark, because you can always soften that up when you go back to buff things. Literally, one dab. Looks crazy, right? This is a shadow, okay? Don't just be like, there you go. Like, it's a shadow, so you want to blend it out. Make your jaw look nice and sharp. Make sure it's all blended through. Okay, see? So now I'm gonna use my finger again because I don't want to get too much, and I'm just gonna make a little line here and a little line here. Get some from that side. And you can even just use your finger. I'm working on getting a detailed hack brush, which is a little bit more of a rectangle, which would be perfect to just really easily. And I'm a dabber, so I'm just gonna dab that in. Okay. So I thought I went in with mango, but turns out it was wheat. This is actually a wheat highlight, but like I said in my other video, if you go scroll through my videos, you can use them for anything. So I used wheat. I'm actually gonna go back through just on the top, and I'm just gonna do, this is called mango. I'm just gonna dab it in. Keep in mind, you guys, we haven't done our highlight yet. So I like to do my highlight last because if you accidentally get crazy with your lip and your cheeks and your highlights, and I mean, not your highlights, your contours and your bronzers, you can always go back through and just brighten it up. That's why I'm trying to stay away from this area. So I'm actually gonna use something called cinnamon. It is a highlight for somebody that has a lot darker of skin. I think it's beautiful. So I'm actually gonna go through and use it as a bronzer, blush, whatever. It's this color, okay? And when I say like the tiniest bit, I'm talking like the tiniest bit. So I'm just gonna go boop, okay? And look how deep it is. Okay, that's all that you need. This is gonna put a little bit of color in my cheeks. And you can always, always, always put more. And then if you just put too much, which I did a lot earlier today, just wipe that baby off. It came off and like no problem. It's called cinnamon. It's perfect. I just made tres leches like a month ago, and I put cinnamon all over it, and it was so good. So it just kind of warms me up even more. We're in the fall. I want to look tan. So I need a tan. Like my skin is like real weird. I have a weird colored skin. So like I said, there's so many different colors that you can just make your skin the color you want to make it. That's the beauty of it. Okay. So I'm going to go for my highlight. I'm going to use this little baby right here. I'm gonna use Aura is the color. And I like to save this for last. Don't forget the inside of your eyes. And you can drop this down. If you start to feel like I feel like I'm kind of very bronzy. So I'm gonna drop it down. but that's why I didn't put a lot under my eyes, because I didn't want to get too bronzy under there. I wanted to keep that light and bright. Get this big old brown nose. Don't ever forget to highlight like around your eyebrows. Now keep in mind, this is a cream, okay? It's very dewy. It helps your skin look so supple and healthy. If you don't like that, use their translucent powder. I like it, but I like to change it up too. So I will probably use the translucent powder. Now, if you do something and you're like, oh, that's too light or that's too dark or what did I do? Don't forget, we're gonna go back with the Beauty Blender and kind of make sure that everything's blending. Isn't that beautiful? Cool, right? Okay. So now I'm gonna go with their little blender bubble thing. It's called the Perfector. It's very, very similar to the Beauty Blender, I think. I don't really see anything different about it. Really, it's very, very similar. See how that just kind of softens everything up? Honestly, I think this is the most important part of the whole entire thing. Honestly, I really do. I don't know what I would do without that thing. So now we're gonna go through. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush, super, fluffy. Going through with that translucent powder. I think it's called, this is baby called Vanilla Dust. And I'm just gonna get that all over. You don't need a ton. You just want it to soak up any extra oils that you might not want to see. So before I did that, I should have done something else. So I'm actually going to do, I'm gonna do a little bit of a cheek color on top of that cinnamon. This will kind of give me some, like a plum. Now keep in mind, all this blends through. And you could have done this before your highlighter. It's really just preference. See? Oh, there's my husband. Tell my baby it's time for bed. To handle that really quick. So now what do I want to do? So we already did the eyes. So I'm just gonna soften these babies up. And since I did go with kind of a very, oh my God, you scared me. Can you go away? I'm trying to do a video right now. Oh my God. So now I'm gonna tone this down. And it's very orangey and I love it, but I'm gonna change it because I have a red shirt on. I'm just gonna put some vanilla over that. Just to tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of So now I'm just gonna make sure that's not coming down too much. Okay, and then if you kind of want to soften that up, just blend it in. There we go. All right, I'm going to go in and use my contour for my eyes. I'm just gonna do the smallest dab. I can always go back for more. So that's a little bit, that's good. I'm gonna go in with indigo instead though. I feel like a little bit deeper might be better. Kind of match more my hair. Sometimes I do the lighter brown, but I needed to get my eyebrows done, so it kind of sticks out more. So I'm just going to just get that off. Look how easy that is. I'm gonna go back with my highlighter and just make sure I have something on there. So I'm going back in with indigo. That's what I decided. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do this ruby red. And then I'm gonna look at it and see what I wanna do. The cheeks and lips, they are so creamy. It's like amazing. What you think? Not too shabby, right? I've only done it a few times and it's like getting better every single day. So I always go and dab. My hair looks crazy, you guys. I'm not done, okay? I'm not done with my color. I'm still working on it. I gotta do a root smudge, and I just like didn't want to brush my hair before I came on here because I was too excited. So you get what you get, you don't get upset, right? That's what my 4-year-old says. Okay. All right. I think that since I am using like a fall color on my eyes, I'm gonna go in with nude and just soften up that lip. I just wanted to wear the pink for a minute. There you go. So cute. Amazing. I will catch you next time. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll link it down below. And like, follow, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.